Is Josh Taylor scared of Jack Caterall, or is he just telling the truth? Because he says Jack Caterall is not a draw. What do y'all think? Y'all think Jack Caterall is a draw? I feel like he's a draw, depending on who the opponent is. I mean, depending on who anybody's opponent is. But with Josh Taylor, yeah, he'll draw. You think Josh Taylor just saying that because he don't want to fight him? What you guys think? Bad style matchup? I don't know. I guess Josh Taylor ain't thinking about no rematch. Well, I guess he knows he wouldn't get no rematch with Teofimo. I don't know. At first, I thought him and Caterall was thinking about fighting. What happened? He changed his mind, or? That's what I thought I heard at first. I thought I heard those two guys were gonna get in the ring and they was gonna do X, Y, and Z. Now I'm hearing different things, like he ain't no draw. I don't know. I feel like Caterall would have did himself a lot more justice if he wouldn't have been so rusty. But at the end of the day, he was still going against a good opponent. You know what I'm saying? Linares is not a bum. He's definitely good. You know what I'm saying? Linares is definitely a good opponent. Just that Caterall wasn't he hadn't been fighting much. I think Caterall only had about 15 rounds since that Josh Taylor fight. He's definitely rusty to the max. He's had at least fighting time more than most of the top contenders. Besides the guys who've been getting early knockouts in back-to-back fights. Other than that, he's been struggling. Definitely. 15 rounds ain't gonna get you ready for nobody. So I felt like he should have had like at least 3 fights on his belt. But I mean, right now, if he feel like he's ready, he's already fought Josh Taylor, so there shouldn't be no excuse other than that. Shouldn't really be no excuse. That's how they are. You know how he fights. Really go time after that. I wouldn't have no problem with it. I'd be like, okay, I know what I'm dealing with. Know what type of fighter he is. Even though he felt like he should have had the I mean, if he still got motivation to fight him, I mean, ain't no problem for me. Because most people, they wouldn't have felt like they felt motivated to fight him. After feeling like they got robbed too. Wouldn't have cared about no fight like that. They would have said, man, I'm moving on. We got robbed recently. That wasn't the fight I was trying to accept. But Caterall's still interested though. And they don't have many big fights across the pond right now. So I definitely think that's something that Caterall should try to make happen, or at least Josh Taylor. But he's probably thinking that he already had trouble making weight. He's probably not trying to waste the few times he can make weight on a rematch fight with Caterall. He probably feel like that's a waste of time. Which in my mind, you know what I'm saying, if I was in that position, I probably would think that. Plus, I just came off a loss, so it's like, I'm coming off a loss, so it's like, I'm not really trying to entertain situation where I gotta go and try to fight Caterall, and I don't even have no hardware. He might well just try to fight the guy who got the hardware, because I don't got the hardware, so it's kind of pointless at this point. I will understand exactly what he's talking about. Definitely understand. Because if you ain't got the hardware, that's just an issue. But in my mind, though, you should be able to make that work. Eddie Hearn, both work with these guys, so it's not something that's hard to make. But I don't feel like with Josh Taylor, I don't feel like he probably motivated to even get in the ring and do that fight again at this point. And it's a bad matchup for him anyway. Let's just be honest. Even if whoever, if people think he lost or won, whatever, still a bad matchup for him. It might just be one of them cases where Caterall just make him look bad each time. Because people don't look at him the same since the Caterall fight. Even with the loss to Teofimo, people still wasn't talking about him the same way they were before the Caterall fight. They were not talking about him the same. It was a lot different. They were saying things like, he'll be able to beat Terrence Crawford and stuff like that, which I didn't believe, but that's what they were saying. That's what they were saying. So that's definitely something we gotta watch out for. I don't know why they believe in doing things like that, as far as trying to compare certain people to certain guys before the fight is even possible and stuff like that. But they usually do it. It don't turn out good when they do it too. And in Josh Taylor's case, I don't know that about the biggest fight he got available right now is Caterall. So that's something you might have to entertain. I would watch it. So I know it's a big fight still. But that's all I got though. Like and subscribe.